Fight or Flight. This is Star Trek Enterprise Season 1. I'm continuing my reviews of all of the Enterprise episodes. Um, these first few videos are going to sound slightly shill videos because I love Enterprise, especially first season. This is only my third time through though. So I'm going to try to be as tough as I can, but man, it's really hard. It's really hard to be tough on these, especially season 1, because I pretty much love them all. I don't think there's going to be anything lower than like an 8. You're going to be like, oh, this is like just a shill video here. Oh my God, it's amazing. Oh, I'll do like the faces like, oh, you know. But we're going to use my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, and enjoyment. And each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best. I'm going to give the storyline a 1.5. I like this one. I like Hoshi Sato. She's cool. She's had some problems getting adjusted, okay? And I'm so happy that they just nailed this one right now, and now we're done. It's done beautifully because I like this character. Communications are super important in your first voyage here, because you're going to be encountering so many unknown languages, and you definitely need to get this out of the way. So she was a bit nervous. This really isn't her thing, going into space, but they need her, and she kind of like mans up and boom, gets the job done. Storyline, of course, they find, everyone's already seen these. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but you know, they find a ship. It's abandoned, supposedly. They go in, everyone's dead. It's like Predator. They're all hanging upside down. They've been drained of fluids and stuff. You're like, whoa, what's going on? It's like 15 dead bodies. She kind of loses her mind. Realistically, anybody would be pretty like taken back by that. You're like, whoa, like this is like pretty messed up. I didn't sign up to I signed up to explore and learn languages. I didn't sign up to, watch, a bunch of dead corpses like from Predator 1 or Predator 2. And yeah, so anyways, understandably she's nervous. But she gets over it, gets a job done. There's also stuff about, should we help these guys or should we not help these guys? There's that whole aspect to it as well, or figure out what's going on. We'll get to that in a minute. The pacing, I'm giving it a 2 out of 2. I thought this was very suspenseful. You don't know what the hell's going on. They show up, you're like, okay, what is it? It's just, and then you're getting information slightly, just enough so that you're not bored or anything like that. So I thought it was pretty exciting, really. Maybe you could give the pacing a little less and think, well, it's a little slow, but I didn't think it was slow at all. I was like right into this. Artistry, I'm gonna give it a 2, man. Like the aliens look cool. They're draining the juices. That's crazy. They do an autopsy. Looks pretty good. Yeah, everything just looks good to me. I love the fact that, the transporter, it's not something they go to. Like, they don't really want to use the transporter if possible, because, it doesn't work. They're nervous about it, but also, maybe it malfunctions. So they've got to use shuttles, and it just makes things even tougher. But you do get to have some cool shuttle action, which I do always like. Characters, I gotta give it a 2 out of 2. So here we go. Shill. Look, I gotta give it a 2 out of 2, man. I like everybody here. This is Hoshi's episode, but Captain Archer is badass. He's sitting there and he's like, we used to like do stuff, and we used to like figure shit out and help people. Like, now we're just taking off, right? You know what? This is bullshit. We're going back. I like, Archer is, oh man, it's tough because, every captain is interesting in their own way. I would put him probably top 3. I also like Janeway, which I know some people don't like Janeway, but I actually really like Janeway. Obviously, Kirk is the best. Like that's nobody's going to argue on that point. Could Archer be 2 or 3 for me? Yeah, maybe. The thing about him is that I like this sort of like, I don't want to say everyman, but like, yeah, why aren't we helping again? Like, we used to do that, right? Like, I like that kind of style. It's different than what we've seen. T'Pol's great. You used to butt, like, if you think that other characters butt heads, like, you're not seeing anything until you see this. T'Pol's like, yeah, this is illogical and stupid, and Vulcans wouldn't do this. Well, you know what? F it, we're doing it, right? And you're like, yeah, I like that. And even with Trip, who's maybe my favorite character of the show so far, he's like, well, we should do this, that, and the other. And the thing is, it's like, it's almost like Archer and Trip are together against T'Pol, which actually makes her actually better because she can stand up to them. So it's pretty good. So great characterizations, enjoyment factor. It's a 2 out of 2. I love this one. I'm giving it a 9.5. Look, I don't care. I'm doing my videos. If you think I'm not shilling, I guarantee you there's going to be some season 3 stinkers. Okay, remember how original series had some season 3 stinkers? There'll be some Enterprise season 3 stinkers for sure. I remember season 3 being not the best, but we're in season 1. This is friggin' awesome stuff here. If you haven't seen Enterprise, I mean, what the hell? Like, you gotta watch Enterprise. At least keep watching until I'll tell you when it's not as good. But even at its lowest points, I still thought it was pretty neat. So I haven't seen it now for many years. We're watching it on Blu-ray now, so it's way better. Sound is killer. It's got the widescreen format. I think this is the first one in widescreen. So looks really nice on the big 4K TVs. Looks good. So yeah, enjoying this one a lot, 9.5. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like my space system, even though I'm shilling a little bit right now, still give me a thumbs up because I need it. Subscribe to the channel and check out Clobberin Times Saturday Night Star Trek. So Clobberin Times is my buddy. The link to his channel is in the description below. Check him out. They do a show every Saturday night about Star Trek. So there you go. Thanks everybody for watching. Until next time.